Okay, Christopher. So we're going to go into Illustrator on the iPad. And they have some sizes already here. So I'm going to choose letter. So I'm going to click on letter where underneath where it says start something new. So I'm going to click on that. And if you use both fingers, you can pinch and zoom in and out. On the left-hand side, you have like your directional arrow that we use to select. And then we have some other tools here. This one's your editing one, which would be like your white direction, the white arrow. Then you have like the pen, pencil, eraser, your rectangle tool, our type tool, our artboard sizes. So you can change your artboard size here. And right underneath this, you have your image where you can import an image. So you're going to click on photos. So make sure you have your photo somewhere in your photo. So I'm going to take this photo of myself, and I can click and drag the corners to make this as big as I want to fit onto the artboard. On the right-hand side, there are two little squares stacked on top of each other. That's my layers. And then right underneath the three lines with the circles, that's my properties. So down at the bottom, I can change the opacity to, my 30, 40%, just like what we did in regular Illustrator. I'm going to go back to my layers. I'm going to lock that layer. And then I'm going to add a new layer. I'm going to click and drag that one down to the bottom. Hold on. I'm going to click and drag that one down. So now layer 2 is at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and add my photo again so that this can be the one that I'm picking my colors from, right? So I'm going to put this one off my artboard. And I'll lock that one. I'm going to add a new layer. Again, I want to put that layer down at the bottom because this is the one I'm going to draw on. So to pick my colors, on the left, underneath where it showed to import my photo, there's a big circle, okay? There's the solid circle. That one is my fill color, so that's to do like shapes. And then the one at the bottom, the circle with the red line through it, that's your outline, your stroke. Okay, so I want this color, so I'm going to click on this. There's an eyedropper next to the color wheel, and it's going to bring this circle here. So I can drag this circle and pick a skin tone, that I want to draw with. And then I'm going to go to my pen tool, and on this layer, I can draw out my skin. Now, some things, I don't have to be super careful of, like the skin underneath my sweater, I don't have to be careful of because my sweater is going to go on top. And there's my one shape. Again, I can click the eyeball on the layer to hide to see, what it's looking like. Then I can, I want to unselect this. I'm going to choose a new color. So maybe I choose like my highlight. So eyedropper. And I'm going to pick, a lighter color. And then I'm going to go back to my pen tool, and I can start to draw the highlights of my face. And same thing with, you might want to zoom in to see where you're drawing. And right now I'm just kind of putting in some shapes. Now, remember you're drawing a face, so you want to try to have some curves. You don't want to have everything everything like hard edges. So, you know, here, oops. So here I have some of the face drawn out. And I'm just kind of going in and I'm starting to draw. And again, I'll keep adding layers and I'll keep adding on top and keep going from there. So these are all the things very similar to what we were doing in the regular illustration app. And that's how you can get your portrait done. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know, and I can always make a new video answering your question.